It's the 1992 Winston Cup season, one of the best seasons ever. It is debatable, but I would have to say it is in the top five, in my opinion. But the 1992 season was very special for a few drivers. It was Richard Petty's last season. It was the beginning of Jeff Gordon's career and one of NASCAR's greatest minds winning it all. At the end of the year, six drivers were mathematically able to win the championship. You have Davey Allison, Alan Kulwicki, Bill Elliott, Harry Gant, Kyle Petty, and Mark Martin. With Mark Martin being 113 points down, Kyle Petty with 98 down, Harry Gant 97, Bill Elliott 40, Alan Kulwicki 30, and Davey Allison at the point. It was also one of those years that it did not matter how many wins you win in a season. Bill Elliott had a total of 5. He won 4 in a row, and he won the last race of the year. Davey Allison had 4, and Alan Kulwicki, the winner of the championship, only had 2. But Alan Kulwicki knew exactly what he needed to do to win it. So let's look at Davey Allison's stats for the 1992 season. He raced in all 29 races, had 5 wins, 15 top 5s, 17 top 10s, 2 poles. He ran 8,976 laps. He led 1,377 of those. Let's see, he finished the season ranked 3rd in the point system. His average start was 11.1. Average finish was 11.5. He only had 2 DNFs, so he finished 26 races all the way to the checker flag. And in 15 races, he was the lead lap leader. Here we have Bill Elliott. He too ran all 29 races. He won 5 races, 14 top 5s, 17 top 10s, 2 poles, over 9,100 laps, over 1,200 lead laps. See, he finished 2nd in the point standings with an average start of 9.7, average finish of 10.9, and he only had 2 DNFs, and he was the lap leader in 13 races. And then we come to NASCAR's math magician. He ran 29 races, only 2 wins, 11 top 5s, 17 top 10s, 6 poles, over 8,900 laps. He led 1,235 laps. He won the championship with an average start of 10.6 and average finish of 10.6. He finished 27 of 29 races, and he was the lap leader in 17 races. And ultimately, that is what won him the championship. He led 1 more lap than Bill Elliott in the final race of the season, and that got him the extra bonus points that he needed. So if we come back to the second to the last race, the point standings entering in to the last race of the season, see, Davey was leading by 30, Alan Kulwicki was behind by 30, and Bill Elliott was down by 40. Davey crashed in the last race of the season, so that pretty much knocked him out of contention, which brought Alan and Bill up 1. And pretty much that is where we ended here, with Alan Kulwicki winning by 10 points. So if we see here in the 1992 Hooters 500, Bill Elliott won the race, but Alan led 1 more lap than Bill did. If Bill would have led that lap, if he would have had 103 and Alan would have had 102, then Bill Elliott would have won the championship in 1992. But Alan knew exactly how many laps that he needed to lead to win this thing. He was a math magician, because in the 1992 season, you get 175 points for winning the race, 5 bonus points for leading a lap, and then 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. So it would have been without the bonus points, who had 175, 170, and then 165. But Bill, leading a lap, he got the 5 bonus points, so that's 180. Alan, he led a lap and led the most laps, so he gets bonus points. He gets 10 bonus points. He would have had 170 instead of 180, and that's really what won Alan the championship. So as I was saying, 6 drivers were mathematically able to win it. The other 3, Mark Martin, Kyle Petty, and Harry Gant. So let's look and see whereabouts did Harry Gant finish. Harry Gant finished in 13th place, which only gave him 124 points. Now let's look at Kyle Petty, see where did Kyle Petty end up. Kyle Petty wound up in 16th place and only got 115 points. And then let's look at Mark Martin, which Mark Martin was down by a lot of points. So he needed a lot of things to happen for him to win it. Mark Martin finished in 32nd, which only gave him 72 points. So that was nowhere near enough. And then we have Davey Allison. He was leading the point standings by 30 points. And we see him in the final standings in third with 63 points behind. With 74 laps left, he was caught up in a crash, which brought him all the way down to 27th spot with only 87 points. Although he did lead some laps, but he was unfortunately caught up in that crash. If it weren't for that crash, he definitely would have had his one and only championship.